I'm going to re-show a couple of my TRON toys here that I picked up recently, and also this little knob here, that's a joystick. I'm going to show you one of my plug-and-plays again, because I just got a reason for any of you guys out there collecting this stuff that don't have one yet. Get a blacklight. Some of these TRON toys are UV sensitive, and one of them, it's because it's got the right type of white paint, hence anything white is going to show up under a black light. But one of them definitely has UV sensitive paint, and it looks sick. I'm tempted to take it out of the package, it's one of the die casts, and then just eventually pick up another one of the same type to have for my collector's value. But the light cycle, as in it's one of the light cycles, the white one that is Kevin Flynn's, that one, I've got a good display place to put these in where to keep them safe from getting hurt. I'm going to take out all just the vehicles, not the action figure that I got. He stays in the package, but all the vehicles, I'm going to take them out so I can take out the batteries. And so far, the light cycle for Kevin Flynn is the only one that's UV sensitive. All the other vehicles I got, the Light Runner and Sam's light cycle, nada. And this one, I think it's because the back wheel, obviously, and the hood was originally transparent plastic, as in the hood you can see through, that you open up to put in your figure. I'm thinking because it's got some shine through there once you got light hitting it, that it's not making it UV, but really gives it a cool effect, because the rest of the white area, as in the main body, totally UV sensitive, and it looks sick. So I'm going to put this thing on intermission here and show you the two TRON toys, and I'll show you, well, I'm going to show you all the extra features on this first. So okay, there is the bike out of the box, and a lot of complaints on this little front roller wheel here, but I really don't care. This is something I'm going to display. I didn't get it to play with, but I like the design of it. It's cool. Not real heavy, but cool that you can put one of the action figures in it. And there is a switch almost dead center here under the hood that action figure hits, probably on their chest or whatever. And I will show you guys that. It has to do with the lighting effect. When that switch is hit, the effect that I showed you where it just flashed a few times, that is the setting that you have it on if you got a figure in there. And then when you press the button to light it, it will stay bright even longer than the other setting. So, I'll show you that. And this hood, it stays down really good here. It's got a nice little clippy thing there that catches, so it won't just flip up on you. It does have, no, mine doesn't have any wobble. I think the other video I saw, I think the guy just got one that wasn't put together well, because everybody, he was saying that there's a bit of wobble there, and it's good to me. Anyways, that's what the inside looks like. Like I say, the whole entire hood is that clear plastic, and it's been painted white, and I think that's what's throwing the UV effect. I'm thinking if it was just dark plastic or not see-through, that might glow also. But cool enough once I show you. Anyways, there's the little switch. Hold down on that. I gotta put it on the other setting. Yeah, that's just telling you that you're putting in the figure. It does that flash, but once that button's pushed, if you press the main one, it stays on for a nice little period of time. Long enough to show it off good, but not so long that it's going to kill your batteries fast. So, gives you a little bit longer of a display. And this is the plug and play I wanted to show you guys. This is the Miss Pac-Man, as you can see, made by Namco, that's got Pole Position, Galaga, Miss Pac-Man, Exevious, and Mappy on it. All this top area, all the switches and buttons, and the ball top here for the joystick are all UV sensitive for blacklight, and it looks really cool under a blacklight. I had no idea. Had no idea on the toys too, man. Usually stuff that's white, depending on what you have, will glow under a blacklight, like paper or whatever, your teeth, t-shirts, whatnot. But this, because of the way they did it on the plastic, it's all of this main area here glows really bright white under the blacklight, and then the hood and the back wheel is kind of this gray tone. So under a blacklight, you get a two-tone light cycle. And then this, every place that there is orange paint is UV sensitive, including some of the plastic here seems to be slightly UV sensitive, hence it's also orange. It just picks it up. So, put this on intermission again so I can plug in my blacklight. Show you this first. Is that sick or what? And it glows a lot brighter than it's showing here in this video. There, really close now. It is a very intense bright blue. And I can see all the buttons glow. And that I gotta get really close because my monitor's throwing off the color, but that glows really bright too. But the cool thing is this. Is that looking sick or what? Oh, I forgot the little triangle's a different color of white too, but really makes it look that much cooler. Switch hands here. See the front of it. I'm absolutely loving these toys. And now that I found this out, with the little recognizer here, hence, that's what it looks like under the black light. As you can see, all the orange area is glowing. As soon as I start getting close, it starts to glow. I don't think that's the only one on the die-cast that's got UV paint. I'm also thinking Clue's Centuries light cycle on the little $4.95 priced die-cast toys. I'm thinking that one probably has the same effect because it's the same color paint. And also there's kind of a little spaceship type thing. Let me move this here for a second and I'll tell you what that's called, because they didn't have it at my Kmart. Yeah, Clue's Command Ship. Looks like it's got some of the orange highlights like this, so it may have the same effect. And then the little light cycle for Clue, even that it's yellow, it looks kind of a neon type yellow. It may have the same effect. And those are cheap enough, man. I'm going to snag them now and find out. And this guy, man, he looks cool enough under a blacklight. I'm going to set up a blacklight display for this bike and that toy and the other ones that glow. And then the display that I'm going to use is my old Fisher stereo cabinet that's all glassed in, so they'll keep nice and not get broke or scratched or anything. I'm going to take out all the vehicles and have them displayed and just store the boxes. And then this one here, that's the Clue. As you can see, even that he's got yellow, no effect. Different color of paint. But that guy I'm going to keep packaged up, because they didn't have that many left of him. That's why I snagged him. Plus, he looks freaking cool. Definite reason. This is a pretty powerful blacklight I got here too, guys. So This is an old one that I've had this since the 80s. It is a big fluorescent tube blacklight. Not the standard size ones that you see at the stores that got the plastic casing here. But I'm thinking even if you had one of the light bulb black lights, it should be enough to make these glow. Especially if you have it in a nice dark area. So guys, that is the end of this video. And at least now, other than seeing how cool this looks under a blacklight, you got to see the inside of it and the extra little light up feature. Call it quits here, and as usual, feel free to comment.